Hello and welcome to this Lightning Payroll video tutorial. This video shows you how to enter new company and employee information into the program. Further information is available in the chapter of our user manual called Getting Started. The new company wizard appears whenever Lightning Payroll is first opened or whenever an existing user is adding a company. In this video, I'll be adding a company through Company, Add a Company. New users will already be at this first screen as there is no data in their program yet. I'll be adding in only the most essential pieces of company and employee information, though I do recommend you take some time and fill in as much info as you can. The most important company info is of course your company ABN and the company name, so I'll fill in these fields first. The number 1 followed by 10 zeros will suffice as my temporary ABN. After you've entered your company's name and ABN, you'll need to set up your pay schedule. Lightning Payroll allows for weekly, fortnightly, or monthly pay runs, or any combination of these 3 schedules. These tick boxes here let you set whichever you need. If you pay your staff weekly, tick weekly. If you pay some staff weekly and some staff monthly, you would tick both the weekly and the monthly boxes. Depending on whichever pay schedule box or boxes you have ticked, the related date selector will light up underneath. See how I can't click Finish until I have selected a date? Use the drop-down menu here to select the date that your next pay run should end on. If you need to enter pays prior to this, or alter these dates later on, you can. At this stage though, you'll be simply informing the program of a day for it to build its pay date structure upon. For the company I'm setting up, the staff will be paid weekly, and the current pay week ends this Wednesday. So I'll enter the 16th of April and click Finish. Lightning will then take you to the General Company's Details area, where you can fill in the rest of your company's details. Here you can see the Lightning Payroll home screen, which shows the answers to our most frequently asked questions. Click the arrows here to see the other hints and tips. There's also a direct link to our website. As soon as I try to move to another part of the program, like the Pays area, I'll be prompted to add in some employees. Click Yes at the prompt to start setting up your employees, or just go straight into the Employees area. This is the blank Employees screen. Clicking the Actions button allows you to add your employees. This initial window will ask for any essential employee information. Tax file numbers, employment start dates, and dates of birth are most important as Lightning Payroll will use this information when making its calculations. Please note that green digits represent a valid tax file number, where red means invalid. Incorrect tax file numbers can lead to the system overtaxing your staff. If the employee hasn't provided a valid tax file number yet, use 8 zeros as their temporary TFN. To avoid them getting overtaxed. Now that I've set up our first employee, I'll need to complete and confirm the rest of the settings. The default settings are the most commonly used. Please take your time entering their personal information and double-checking settings when creating new employees. Their standard work hours, days, and pay rates can be edited here in the Pay Settings screen. The employee I am setting up at the moment is a full-time permanent staff member who will work 38 hours a week. Their work week is made up from 5 7.6-hour days. Gross pay in this case will be $1,000 per week, and you should see that the hourly rate is automatically changed to fit the gross weekly salary. If the pay depends upon the hourly rate, it can also be edited here. Any additional pay rates which are needed are to be set up here in the Special User-Defined Pay Rates tab. The current default tax screen looks like this. For a full-time permanent employee, the default leave settings look like this, and the default super settings look like this. If the employee has any allowances, deductions, or bonuses, they'll need to be set up here in the Allowances Deductions screen. Finally, you can view year-to-date totals in this screen. In this case, we've just set up a brand new employee, so there's still no year-to-date information yet. If you are setting up a casual employee, you'll need to mark their holiday and sick leave accruals down to 0. Also, tenure and employment status must be updated back here in the Pay Settings screen to display their accurate employment status on their pay slips. This has been a Lightning Payroll video tutorial. To learn more, you can visit us at lightningpayroll.com.au.